So I went to one of the hardware stores this week after feedback from my video, and I've bought some things to help with my composting toilet bowl. So I've got a spirit level, so I can see that, I don't know, it's level, I suppose. And I bought some drill bits, seeing that many people said I need to pre-drill before I screw. And oh, these are just, yeah, I don't know, I was thinking it would be nice to have like little handles to open it, so I just bought these little knobs. They were really cheap. What else did I get? I bought some safety glasses, seeing that quite a few people commented that I needed safety glasses. And I don't know, I can't tell the difference between wood screws and metal screws. You know, it's just screws. So I got these because I bought these L things that I thought might stabilize it more, seeing that I haven't built one before. It might be a bit rickety, so I thought these L brackets might stabilize more, and so that's why I got these screws for these L brackets. But I don't know if these are wood or metal. You know, unfortunately it's all in Norwegian and I don't understand that. Oh, what else did I get? Oh, these are hinges that I got for when I start putting the top on. Sorry for the cough. There's more hinges. There's a bigger ones as well. And I got a clamp. I'm not too sure how it works. To me, it doesn't even quite look like a clamp, but when I told them I wanted a clamp, this is what they gave me. So I will have to try and figure out how this works. But yeah, just some more of these and some more of these. So that was my shopping to get more prepared for putting this composting toilet together.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours. Raised our...
So as you can see, I now have a workbench. I don't know how well it is going to work. I'm going to have to try and figure out which drill bit to use, because many people have told me I need to pre-drill the holes that's going to go into this wood that I've cut. So what I have to do now is I have to look in my little notebook, and I have to figure out where I'm going to, or how I'm going to attach them, which ones are going to go where. Luckily, I had labeled them all, so they're either like piece A or piece C or piece B. So, and then that measures up. Oh, I can't even find it now. See, there we go. That measures up with this. So I've just got to see how to lay them down. So that's going to be the first step, is to try and set out maybe one side and then figure out, using this clamp, we'll try and figure out how that works to try and start the pre-drilling. I am feeling a little bit nervous with this drilling. I've opened up my drill bit set that I bought, and I had to go and look online to see how you tell the difference between a wood drill bit and a metal one, and yeah, that's how much of a beginner I am with this. But what I've learnt is that the wood one has the pointy tip and then two, I don't know, jutty out things on either side. And I've got to find the bit that matches the screw. So if I look at this bit, I can see this size 3 bit is more or less the same as the screw, I think. Is it a bit bigger? I don't know. I hope not. Because there isn't a smaller drill bit. Okay, we're going to go with this. That's all we can do.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where it goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So because I'm not a carpenter, and this is the first time that I'm actually doing carpentry by myself, as I've said in the past, I've owned all these tools, but I actually never got to be the one to use them. So I've made these frames, but because the screws that they gave me, if you look, are not actually, I think, that long enough. So it's not going far enough into the next piece of wood to make it stable. So it can be a little bit twisty like that, which I think means it's going to probably collapse. I was originally going to have the frame that I made attaching, let me try and do it, yeah, on like that. Okay, so that was my original plan, was that I was going to put the one on top of the other and then screw that in. But I have now decided that if I put in like a corner one, it's going to be better. But I can't get a corner one that's rectangular like this. It has to be square, and it has to be like the long shape square. And then if I get 4 of those on the sides as like an extra sort of strut stabilizer, and I'm going to take this nail along so they can see I definitely need longer nails and nails, shows you my ignorance. Screws. I need a longer screw than this one. So I've got to get a longer screw, and I want to get some wood that is square, the length of this long piece, which I think is 5 centimeters. So I've got to get it, this is 5 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters, and I need it as 5 by 5. I don't know if you can get that, but I'm going to go and have a look. Pre-drill another hole next to the other screw, and I am now going to put in these longer screws I bought, because as you can see, at least it's going to go further into the next piece of wood, and I think that's going to help make it more stable. Okay, with the extra screw in the longer one, it is way stronger than it was before. So with the frames far more secure with bigger screws, I'm sitting here thinking, do I go in like that or from that side? And I'm thinking towards going that way because I get more of this. I think that's a stronger grip going that way as opposed to going this way, because this way I'm only going to get that much going into the second one, whereas if I go this way I get a lot more. Decisions, and I can't figure out how to work that clamp. I don't even know if it is a clamp that I bought. This thing, it's like, I don't know what it's supposed to do, but whatever it's supposed to do, it's not doing. I don't know, can't figure that one out.
And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
These 2 end bits are done with that extra strutty thing I put on. Now I'm sitting thinking how to join the other on. So it's like, sometimes I sits and thinks, and sometimes I just sits. But this time I'm actually thinking how I'm going to attach the next bit. So what I'm doing now is I'm just marking more or less where the nail is, or the screw is, so that I don't end up hitting a screw when I'm trying to put the other side on. Okay, this frame is starting to take shape. I've just got to put the top piece on, or that side on, and then I'll have the basic frame. So I have finished the basic frame, and I'm actually very proud of it, even though it is rickety. But my plan is I want to put like some more struts in between yeah. I think when I put more wood in between over here, like over there, from here to there, I'll have more wood, like wood strut things. And then I have to put in, also I have to put in where I'm going to put like the divider for for the toilet paper and sawdust. And then I think once I cover it as well with ply, it should be a little bit sturdier. But I'm quite proud. This is my first ever carpentry thing. So the little spontaneous elements that I added were these little L brackets in the corners, and I found that this has given it a lot. I mean, it's like seriously solid. It's not wobbly at all, and I'm still going to be putting in like a strut in the middle, and also so there'll be a strut that's going to go down here, so that I will be able to have the section for the what's that stuff called again? Sawdust. So that will be for the sawdust. That will go there. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. I just wanted to make it sort of extra secure, because as an old woman, often when I have to rush to the toilet, it's a bit of emergency and I basically throw myself on the toilet. So this composting toilet has to be built to withstand an old woman throwing themselves on the toilet. So looking down on it, you might think it's quite wide. It probably is quite wide or long, but because I'm wanting to put the urine diverter in it, I think it's got to be quite wide. And the toilet seat I looked at actually went to about there, so it's probably going to be a bit wider than it should, but I'd rather have it too wide than too narrow, because that might be a problem.